Jason sat alone at his desk, his hands trembling as he stared at the flashing numbers on his computer screen. This wasn't how he imagined it. He had heard countless success stories of ordinary people turning small investments into life-changing wealth, but the more he learned, the more lost he felt. How did they do it? He wondered. His excitement was clouded by doubt, and the nagging fear of making a costly mistake gnawed at him. He had read dozens of articles and watched endless videos, but the world of stock trading felt like an impenetrable maze. Every step forward only revealed more questions. Where should he even start? Was he too late to the game? Lesson 1. Education over emotion. Jason's first real revelation didn't come from an expert, but from a piece of simple, almost forgotten advice his father once gave him: never gamble with what you don't understand. It hit him hard. Until now, Jason had been operating on pure excitement, chasing headlines and tips rather than truly understanding the mechanics of the market. Determined to change his approach, he spent hours learning the basics. What are stocks? What is a brokerage account? How does the market move? He stumbled across one concept that changed everything: paper trading. This was a way to practice without risking any money, and suddenly, the fear of losing it all disappeared. But as he began to get a grip on the fundamentals, a new question lingered: how long would it take to really understand this game? Lesson 2. Start small, but start now. Once he built up enough confidence, Jason was ready to make his first real trade. But this time, he approached it differently. He wasn't looking for the thrill of a big win. Instead, he chose one stock, something stable, something he had researched and understood. It wasn't a tech giant or a flashy new startup. It was a company he believed in. Placing his first trade was like holding his breath, waiting for something magical to happen. But instead of immediate success, Jason learned the next big lesson: the market doesn't reward impulsiveness. It rewards consistency, discipline, and patience. His stock barely moved in those early days, and doubt crept in again. Was this the right choice? Should he sell? He couldn't shake the uncertainty. Lesson 3. The power of patience and strategy. Weeks passed, and Jason's small investment finally began to grow, little by little. But it wasn't the dollar amount that brought him peace. It was the strategy he had developed. He realized that successful traders weren't those who jumped on every trend. They were the ones who had a plan and stuck to it. But the real test came when the market dipped. One morning, he woke up to red numbers. His first instinct was to panic and sell, but something stopped him. This is the moment every trader faces. Jason remembered the advice he had read: the market tests your emotions, not your knowledge. He held on, stayed calm, and waited it out. As the market recovered, so did his confidence. The conclusion: start with courage, continue with discipline. Jason's story is one of perseverance and transformation. He started as a complete beginner, overwhelmed and confused. But by focusing on education, starting small, and developing a patient strategy, he found his path. The truth is, trading isn't about making millions overnight. It's about learning, growing, and staying the course. For anyone starting out, Jason's journey shows one key thing: you don't need to be an expert on day one, but you do need to begin. Every small step forward brings you closer to your goals. The stock market is a tool for growth, both financially and personally, if you approach it with the right mindset. Now, the real question is, are you ready to take that first step?